Yo, what is going on, everybody? I was gonna say welcome back. I guess this is technically another Project Multi video, but it's kind of like a mixed bag of good and bad. I mean, the bad or the sad, I should say, is that the game is done. The regional beta test is done. And so what we're looking at right here is the official message that the official Twitter account just posted about the game. But it does have some good news in it. And I figured let's just go ahead and look into this. It says, Dragon Ball Project Multi. We sincerely thank everyone for taking part in the Regional B test. All the valuable input we have received from our players will help our development team strive to make the game even more entertaining. New information about the game will continue to be available on this account, so please follow us until release. The game is planned for official release in 2025. And I've been saying that for a minute now. I've gotten some questions, some comments, where everybody's been asking, is the game out fully yet? Like, when is this game coming out? And I had this like gut feeling. I was like, this game isn't going to be dropping in this year, 2024. There's no way. Sparking Zero is the big game that they're pushing for this year for sure. That's their focus. They're big. It makes no sense to want to drop this and Sparking Zero in the same year. And they're not like competing genres, but it's still like two big Dragon Ball games. Like, let's not even like say that Project Multi isn't a big Dragon Ball game. It's a big Dragon Ball game, right? This is their big take at a MOBA, and to my knowledge, it's the first one of its kind. So it's a big game for them. So it makes sense. This is probably going to be their big game of next year. And so, I'm not surprised the game is planned for official release in 2025. I sort of figured that. I think the question to pose now is when in 2025? And I talked about this in videos, and this is a good time to just re-bring up that conversation and talk about it again here. But I've been feeling this game. Initially, I was saying this game I could see dropping like summertime, right? There's always those 3 periods of times where a game's going to drop, whether that's the beginning of the year, middle, late for the most part. And so I still feel this game could drop in the summertime. But this game, in my opinion, and I would love to get your guys' thoughts on this, but it very much, I'm sure it has its issues. There's going to be some stuff they have to tweak in terms of like nerfing, buffing, maybe certain animations, hits, and all that stuff. But it was a pretty polished beta, in my opinion. So I don't imagine they have too much more to probably, I mean, I'm sure they have plenty to work on, but maybe not the most that we're thinking about, right? We're not talking like another 2 years worth of development, to put into this game. I think this game is closer to being done than we think. We already sort of know the opening roster of characters. We got to play as a bunch of them already, right? Piccolo, Goku, Trunks, Cooler, yada yada, Krillin, a bunch of them, 18. Like, there's already a lot of characters to look forward to playing at launch. Now, I keep in mind, they're going to want to have more characters probably available at launch, or at least 1 or 2 more, maybe 3 before this game launches, just to give people more, things to look forward to if they play this beta. And so the way I look at it, I think this game could still launch in summer. However, I wouldn't be surprised if this kind of launches early next year. And by early, I don't mean like January. I don't even think I mean February. It's more so like that springtime, right? Spring is another big time for games to launch, which is like March, April, May timeframe. And if not then, I still feel like this would be a summer launch. This could launch June, July, August, and I could 100% see that. Now, can it launch at the end of the year? Could it be like a fall release? Right? It could be that September, October, November timeframe. But I think it's more closer to being done than we think. And I just feel like summertime, it's that peak time, right? Kids are out of school, right? More people are going to want to play this game. People are taking their vacations. It's just always just like that time of the year where like the game, where most people are available to play a game. And a game like this, I just see it dropping around that time. Makes the most sense in my opinion. But again, I can see this dropping sooner. Like I said, this looks like this could also be like a March game. I mean, in my opinion, the reason why I say it could be earlier is because we just got this regional test. And in this test, for the most part, they introduced a new game mode, right? With I guess you could say a somewhat new map, right? Because it wasn't like the most expanded, most big map ever. But they already had so much stuff that looks like it's already been cooking for a while. Animation seemed great. They had access. They gave us access to, so many emotes, so many things, skins. Like, there's probably a lot of stuff that's already done that obviously they didn't put all of it out in this demo or this beta test. That makes the most sense. Here's the thing that I will say. This was regional B test. That's what they kind of labeled what we just got to play. If we get a regional C test early next year, I then think that is kind of more of a safer bet to say, okay, the game most likely will be coming out in the summertime then, right? At that point, then I think you will see it in that June, July, August. That's my thought. That's what I'm thinking. But I would love to turn the conversation back to you guys. let me know. First of all, what was your time playing this game? Did you enjoy it? But also, when do you think next year this game will drop? And I know I kind of covered mostly like when this game's going to drop, but if I had to give my 2 cents on the game, I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't play MOBAs. I said I played Pokemon Unite. That's the most I've ever played for a mobile game. That game I was hooked into. This game, I was even more hooked into. So I loved everything about it. I love the different characters, the different roles, and sort of like how their abilities went with that role. I'm excited because like with a game like this, you know, you're going to get your 50 variations of Goku. But it's exciting because like it's 50 variations that are switching between different roles, right, for different purposes. Probably, I'm sure you'll get you know, a tank version of a Goku, technical version of a Goku. Same with all the other characters. I think the other thing too is what makes this game so exciting. I think for me is that this is a Dragon Ball MOBA. So like, if you love Dragon Ball, you're going to be loving probably every character they bring into this. You're going to get excited to see like what role they're going to be, what attacks they choose to give them, right? How is their playstyle? You know, they could be doing some debuffing, buffing, you know, what is their thing? So there's just a lot to look forward to. And I like the presentation of this game. Obviously, visually, it's gorgeous. It's a beautiful game. The music is dope. The other game mode that they gave us, you know, to try out is fun, and it's exciting because I think a lot of us had this idea of like, oh, cool, like what else more can they add? Like what more other game modes can we expect to see? So there's a lot that I can see going good with this game. And obviously, right, they have inspirations that they can go for a hub if they needed to, like Pokemon Unite, for example. But yeah, give me your thoughts. Your overall thoughts on Dragon Ball Project Multi, this regional test, if you had a chance to play it. And yeah, when do you think it's going to come out in 2025? And I'll say this, maybe they do one more beta test and to include maybe like global, on a global scale, right? Maybe they want to get those regions they didn't hit before, because you guys also did let me know like, hey, it's not in my region, I can't even play it. So there's a chance they still do one more test just to kind of go for like a global thing. But this was regional, it says regional B test, which means they probably had an alpha test. That was probably more of like a closed behind the scenes testing, and this was more of like the opened up one. So they could have one more. And in that case, like I said, if they do one more, most likely it's going to be in the beginning of the year. And then it just makes the most sense. At that case, it makes the most sense for the game to launch probably in the summertime. And hey, this could still be a fall thing. It could drop in fall. It could be in that like, you know, October, November timeframe or whatever. It's possible. I just feel like this would be the perfect time to drop this in the summer. That's just my thoughts. But I think we'll end the video here. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to still be posting up as much as I can of multi. Whenever news comes out, we're going to cover that. I do want to cover another game, and it's a game that I've been talking about on the channel for a while now, which is Kingdom Hearts. There's going to be a mobile game coming out, and I would really like to kind of focus the channel on both those games. So just bear that in mind. I mean, we're still going to always be covering Project Multi. I love this game a lot, and I want to make it a very center focal of my channel for the most part. And then I want to kind of sprinkle in that game, but that game, don't even know when it's coming out. This one, at least we have an idea of when it's coming out. We're going to be getting updates, so I'll be covering every update. If you guys have any questions, always ask it in the comment section down below. I'll be answering them as much as I can. But we'll probably cover some more Dragon Ball stuff. I know Daima got a trailer. I kind of want to react to that and give that up on the channel. But I did cover Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I went to PAX. That's also going to be a bunch of videos I'm uploading from my PAX footage that I covered. So we'll get that uploaded. We'll definitely be playing Sparking Zero 2. Like, that's another Dragon Ball game I'm looking forward to playing. We got a lot of stuff to cover and play until Multi comes out. Until Project Multi comes out, there's a lot to look forward to on the channel. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like. Go check out some of the last videos, give it a like. I wish I could have played more, but I went to PAX West, and so last couple of days there hasn't been any uploads because I just got back from my trip, and so unfortunately it coincided with the last week of this game, so I didn't get a chance to play that last week, which sucked. I did get to do some summons on my phone, so I did record that. We are going to turn that into a video of some sort somehow. We'll figure that out, but that'll probably be tomorrow's video. If not, maybe I'll get those out the rest of the week. But we do get some summons. We did try to go for that Vegeta skin, so just keep that in mind. That's gonna probably be the next couple of multi videos prepared for after this one. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm Lethal1Up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.